Huzzah! Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. We're putting in the time. I think it's going to be 32 by the time that we actually start. So, on 32. Come on, 32. How you doing? Happy Super Bowl Sunday, by the way. All ye Americans out there, all you non-Americans out there, maybe you're watching the Super Bowl. Who knows? But we're here with more Stanley Parable today. And that's 32. Let's go. Let's see if I can remember what we were doing. Hang on. Uh-oh, I've broken it already. We've only been here 2 minutes. Eagles are currently winning 7-0. Okay. Before we get started, can I just say something? Okay. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. Oh, well, you're welcome. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Huzzah! Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Eat all the things and dance along to Kendrick for me, please. You're actually taking the time to set up the clock, and I appreciate that. Well, you're welcome. Random text. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I do. This means a lot to Shadow, so I'm taking it very seriously. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Well, they are to my best ability. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you're being so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favourite time. Oh, well, that's going to be 69:69, clearly. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. That's nice, I like to be appreciated like that. Right, let's get back to the video game now. Yeah, the game acknowledged me and my brilliant timekeeping skills. I appreciate that. Alright, I've got to remember what we did last time. We did a lot last time. We died a lot last time. There's no save either, so that kind of scares me. So we're gonna figure it out, okay?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
There's a lot of dying.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
There was like 5
He
or 6
sat at his desk
steps.
in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk,
So we're
telling
doing this
him what buttons
all
to
again,
push,
okay?
how long to push them, and in what order. This is what Employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Okay, Stanley,
And although
press those
others
buttons.
might have considered
Do
it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the
Yes,
orders
we love our
came
job.
in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Huzzah. It's weird
And
that
then
we're
one
having to
day,
do this
something very
again.
peculiar happened.
There's
Something
no
that would
save.
forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
I do have
But
a
as he
plan,
came to his
though.
wits and regained his senses, he got up from his
Oh,
desk
welcome
and stepped
back.
out of his office.
Thank you. Thank you for the... I got welcome back achievement. Teabag. What's teabag button? Teabag to celebrate. Teabag to celebrate. Alright. We're back here again. Oh. It's different this time. Alright, we went in the vent, right, last time. But we didn't fully, like, do the vent experience, did we? And I had to leave it. I miss the days of the adventure line. The adventure line was the best thing ever.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Yeah, dude, I think we went that way. We've been that way, right? We've been that way. We went vent way last time, though. Let's try this way. Well, there's a lot of cigarette butts here. I like... What? There's a lot of cigarette butts there. I don't know.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Rude. I'm sure we've been this way, though. We've been this way, and this is where the adventure line started. We've been that way, too. It's because he called me a dork. Fine, screw you, dude. Screw you. Turn the computers off. I did this last time. For no apparent reason whatsoever. Trying every door like last time. I want my purple screen back. New content, we've been in there. Done this. We have done the new content. It was great. I got to jump.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We have been right. We died. We're going right. I mean, does it change though?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Jumping was
first,
nice.
just to admire it.
We did enjoy the jump circle. That was very fun.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Well, you got to drink it all in, Stanley. You got to drink it all in, Stanley.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so... But eager to get back to business,
I like
Stanley
going
took the
calm more.
first open door on his left.
Sure, we've been this way, but done all this before. Yes, we went up the crane, and we got stuck with our sadness mannequin wife, if I remember correctly. I went down there, didn't I? I did the down there thing. I think I might just have to retrace my steps. For
Stanley
a
was
bit.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Rude. I'm perfectly capable of following instructions, I'm just choosing not to. It was depressing.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
I
foot
jumped out.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I thought I could make it. I should have jumped sooner. I think I could have made it. I think I could have made it. Death number 1.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! Oh,
You
you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so
It
who
was
cares?
speed running death montage time. Alright. I'm convinced I can make it down there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Up,
and
boys,
Stanley
man.
knew it perfectly
I'm
well.
on a mission.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I'm on a mission
Wow.
of
Yes, this
utter
room.
death.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
One more try. I think I can make it if I jump straight away.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
down.
foot here.
Maybe not.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
I'm not going back to my mannequin wife.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Danger everywhere. Look, the sign says danger everywhere. I made it to somewhere new with my jumping skills and lack of. Am I somewhere new? I don't know, this place looks all the same. We do what we do, right? We don't follow the rule. Oh god, there's a red and
Now
blue
listen
door.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
We going red or blue, chat? He wants us to go red. Red or blue? Red or blue? Red or blue? Of course, if you both say something different, you're gonna have to fight to the death in chat. I mean, that's just how it has to go, really. I'm sorry to do that to you guys. Like, that's two bestest friends fighting to the death because I am unwilling to make a decision. You're welcome. Blue. You got one for blue. I would like to go blue. I would like to go blue. I mean, Voice Man said to go red, so we defy him at all costs, right? We will go blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Rude. Can't just teleport me.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I won't. We're not doing it. Oh god, am I gonna get crushed again? Oh, new area.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Rude.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Do we do it? Third option. Oh, ceiling light. Ceiling light. I like how the textures haven't been rendered in. Do we do it? Haven't been down here before. Office space alternative. Okay. Okay. Please rate your experience.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Alright. So, you haven't told me, like, Is 1 great? Is 5 great? I don't know. Free choice, huh? I like a lot of choice, so I'm gonna put 5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Nice.
Let's take a look.
You better have done. Oh. You haven't boarded this up, have you? Who's on the leaderboard? Stanley. This is me? I'm that far down? What? I'm like the worst person playing this game right now, apparently. Rude. Dead rat is offline. This is my superior. What the fuck? What the fuck? You suck. No.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You know, yes, I want to smash the dead rat into 1,000 pieces. I'm gonna put 4.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Alright. Oh.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Okay.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4 hours?
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I don't have 4 hours. I don't have 4 hours. That is trauma-inducing. That is Oh, I'm letting it get closer. I'm fighting with fire. I'm just gonna let you get in the fire. You were cursed. Burn.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
I broke him.
It's over.
Yes.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
absolutely
since my
right.
game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, someone else's game. I got it.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
I know
What's
what
our
this game is
backstory?
about. I've
What is our
played this game.
motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your
It's
creep town.
Firewatch. We
Perhaps for some
played
sort of
this.
twisted erotic purpose.
No, that's not the game.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Can I talk to the lady on the radio again? Is my wife? Picture of my wife still there? Yeah. Hey, it's Firewatch. Remember this? Where we talk to creepy lady a lot. And we got stalked by some random dude. Ow. Cool voice lady. I don't think I have a walkie-talkie. Can I take the walkie-talkie? Wow, this is actually kind of like surreal to be back in this game. Like after so long. I liked the game, I was just a bit disappointed by the survival aspect in it.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Can be, I can run off.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No!
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
Dosey Lake,
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I can see a gap. I can see a gap. I can push through.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Squeeze, Stanley. No! Oh.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Alright, I've never played
Just
this
a
game.
nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Trust me, I probably can get lost. We're in, what is it, soccer
Okay,
car
so what
game?
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.